Old school RuneScape for many is considered to be one of the greatest MMOs of all time, and I've started a quest to see just why that is. Having primarily played World of Warcraft for the past 2 decades, I have the privilege to be able to play RuneScape from a completely blind perspective, and I'm challenging myself by attempting to complete every quest in the game in Iron Man mode without the use of guides. Today, I offer you a glimpse in the experience of a World of Warcraft transplant's first adventure in the world of RuneScape. Alrighty then, it's about that time. It's been a little bit since the last one, sorry about that. I had some personal stuff come up that's kind of kept me away, but we're back. As usual, I've just been killing crabs in the meantime. I believe the only update is my strength skill, which is now at 93, as you can see, which brings us to a total level of 1337, because I'm elite. I know, is elite speak still a thing? Any boomers watching? Anyways, so I was just thinking that we should probably continue on with the questing. Remember, we were doing the elf story chain. We did the underground pass a couple hundred more times because this game's just cool like that. However, we have also unlocked a shortcut, so thankfully, fingers crossed, we never have to go through it again. So the next part of the chain is over in that area, but if you remember, it has a prerequisite called the Waterfall quest, which we did pass by. Remember, forever ago we were checking out the minigames and we walked to the Barbarian Assault and we passed by this big waterfall. That's apparently the Waterfall quest, so we're gonna head on over. Oh, also, I do have some notes for myself here. So remember when we got 99 fire making? I think it was the last episode. What I meant to do was a follow-up with that with some winter tote rewards, because I ended up saving like 500 wagon grabs as like this special thing, but because I'm stupid, I forgot about that. So before we do anything, we're just gonna go do that, and hopefully we'll finally get the dragon axe. Remember, the whole point of doing that place was for the dragon axe, which ironically enough we've gotten completely blue balled on. Yeah, I've gotten everything but it, and I guess the phoenix pet, but I don't know, I really don't care about that. I just want the damn axe, damn it. So I better get it here, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, this is getting ridiculous. What else? So no updates on the plush yet. That's all still in the works. The issue is that Jagex also sells plushes on Makeship, so I'm trying to see if there's like issues with copyright and stuff, and trying to not step on anyone's toes, so it might not happen, but I will try my best to make it happen, because apparently a lot of you guys are quite enthusiastic about it, but yeah, it might not happen, just so you know. However, I will keep you informed and try my best. Yeah, there's a couple of magic shops here, by the way. This one just sells the same stock as all the other ones, and there's another building here, but from what I can tell, it doesn't have one, so I'm thinking it's either a bug or it's just a quest unlock. Alright, here we go. Hold on to your butts. Oh, you can big search? I haven't done that yet. What is this? Oh, it's a big search. Derp. Yeah, see, 400 more rewards. I'm saving up, baby. Okay. Burnt pages. Alright, first run is a complete bust. Anger Rising. I don't really care about these pages because I, don't know what they do. Well, I mean, I know they're used for charges for the Tome of Fire, but, it doesn't say what that does, so I have no idea. Yeah, it kind of gets back into that whole thing. If I had to choose one piece of feedback for this game, it's like some sort of interface that tells you what items do. It seems like for the most part, they just kind of expect you to be on the wiki, but I mean, it's kind of basic in an RPG to know what your items do, I feel, rather than having to go to this external third-party website run by random people to inform your players on what your items in your video game does. I don't know. It's kind of mind-blowing to me that that's a thing, actually. Dude, how rare is this axe? What the F? This is like the Eye of Sulphurus. Oh, we got the pet. Look at that. The Phoenix. Also got another chest. Let's talk to it. Ellipses. What are you staring at? The Great Soul Supra. What? Is that me? No, mortal. The sun, as you would say. Oh. Do you worship it? It is wondrous. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Alright. Well, we got the pet. I suppose that's nice. I really would have preferred the axe. How much you want to bet the pet is like rarer than the axe, but I still get it before the axe? Alright, well, starve to death in my bank. Pages. Nothing. And nothing. Sweet. Nothing. 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 And pages. Nice. Nothing. 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 God damn it, dude. Well, I mean, it isn't actually nothing. I'm sure this stuff will prove useful in the future, but just kind of anger-inducing. Oh, we got another head. Look at that. Pages. Pants. So, essentially everything except the thing I want. Nice. Wow. No comment. What can you do? It's an MMO. Stuff's bound to happen. It's all good. Fucking goddamn piece of shit. Alright, well, let's just use our super cool cape teleport. Garduni legend coming through. Yeah, no big deal. Damn, dude, we actually got 99 fire making, and we failed to get the only reason that I... Oh, whatever. Well, this is most definitely an MMO, I will say that. Okay, new suggestion actually. Show the drop rates for all of this stuff in the collection log, so I can more adequately be disappointed when I don't receive something. Let's just go light for now until we run into a combat portion. I feel like this strategy is proven to be useful in the past. Bring some food as well, obviously. So it says that this is a short quest. There are also no requirements aside from 25 combat levels, so I'm expecting not to get screwed over here. Of course, it's no promise. Requirements are not to be trusted. We all remember the Whiteberry fiasco. There's some other things I'd like to do eventually. I think I mentioned rune crafting is a high priority. We gotta get to level 20 something so we can make the cosmic runes, so we can enchant jewelry, which also opens up the final wing of the mage training arena. I need better food. I have shark, but I'm unable to cook it with my cooking level. And we need to keep an eye out for Valencia moss, as well as a number of other quest items. Dirty Blast, remember. Some sort of explosive, I guess, for the Fremenic. Oh, also, by the way, with it now being October, we just passed our 1-year mark of this game, and I'm like 1/4 of the way through my original goal. I don't know if that means it'll take us 3 more years. I feel like it'll be longer because we did so many of the short intro ones, and now lately it seems like we're getting into some really difficult and time-consuming stuff, so yeah, I don't know. One of these days I need to take a tally of how many I'm stuck on as well. But yeah, shoutouts to those of you who are crazy enough to stick with me for so long. You guys are awesome. Alright, well, here we are. This place gives me Zelda vibes with the whirlpool and all. I wonder if I mentioned that the first time we passed it. I feel like we need to throw a rock in there to summon Azora to get some flippers. Ah, hello there. Nice to see an outsider for a change. Are you busy? I have a problem. Let's immediately ask this stranger for a favor. How can I help? It's my son, Hudan. He's always getting into trouble. The boy's convinced there's hidden treasure in the river, and I'm a bit worried about his safety. The poor lad can't even swim. Oh, it's ridiculous, being unable to swim. Good lord. How embarrassing. I could go and take a look for you if you like. Would you? You are kind. You can use a small raft out back if you wish. Do be careful. The current downstream is very strong. Raft, huh? Told you this is a Zelda quest. Let's see. Well, I see him over there. There's a broken raft. Oh, I see. It's in the back. It's just another one of those instances of jank where there are two states, a complete raft and a broken one. I bet you anything we're going to land at the broken raft. You crash on a small island, yep. I got this game figured out. Hello, son. Are you okay? You need help? I'm the one who's kind of stranded. Yeah. Yo mama sent me to find you. Don't play nice with me. I know you're looking for the treasure too. Yeah, what is this treasure? Just because I'm small doesn't mean I'm dumb. If I told you, you'd take it all for yourself. Maybe I could help. I'm fine alone. I wonder what this treasure is. I bet she's behind the waterfall, just like in, guess what? Zelda. What's this? Convenient source of rope. Not really, because I can't pick it up. We can swim the river? I suppose it's the only thing to do. I don't really see anything else other than this coil of rope that I can't pick up. Oh. Blimey! Where did you come from? Not another one of those treasure hunters, are you? Treasure hunters? They say there's treasure hidden in the waterfall. Aha, see? Told you it's a Zelda quest. Left behind by the old elven king. Not that anyone's ever found anything. Interesting. Is there somewhere where I can learn more about this? You can ask Hadley the tourist guide, who'll be in this building just now. Alright, let's go talk to Hadley the tour guide. Hello there. Are you on holiday? If so, you've come to the right place. I'm Hadley, the tourist guide. Anything you need to know, just ask me. We have some of the most unspoilt wildlife and scenery in Gielinor. It is quite pretty. Surely pretty is an understatement, sir. Beautiful. Amazing. Or possibly life-changing would be a more suitable wording. Have you seen Bextorian Falls? Named after the elven king who is buried beneath them. Elven, huh? I suppose this is our link to the elven quest chain. Yeah, tell me what happened to him. Bextorian? I guess he died a long, long time ago. After leaving his kingdom to deal with invading forces, Bextorian returned to find his wife, Glariel, had been captured by the enemy. This destroyed Bextorian. After years of searching, he became a recluse. He went into the secret home he had made for Glariel under the waterfall, and sealed himself in and played World of Warcraft all day. To this day, no one has managed to enter. Anyway, I believe we have a book of him upstairs if you want to know more. Is there treasure? Haha, another treasure hunter. Oh. Well, if there is, no one's been able to get it. They've been searching that river for decades, all to no avail. Well, it's because it's behind the waterfall, obviously. Where else is worth visiting around here? There's a lovely spot for a picnic on the hill to the northeast. There's a monument to the elven queen Glariel. It really is quite pretty. Who is Glariel? He just told you she's the wife, you doucher. Yeah. The only other person who could also enter the waterfall apart from him. She was the queen when this land was inhabited by elven kind. Glariel was kidnapped while Bextorian was away, but they eventually recovered her body and brought her home to rest. That's sad. True. I believe we have a book on it. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I guess we should check out the monument, right? What about this book, though? I guess we just search the bookcases, huh? Oh, here we go. Okay, I suppose I'll just read this, and if it doesn't have anything to do with the quest, I'll just edit it out. It's 8 pages. The missing relics. Many artifacts of the elven history were lost after the Fourth Age, following the departure of the elves from these lands. The greatest loss to our collections of elf history were the hidden treasures of Bextorian. Some believe that these treasures are still unclaimed, but it is more commonly believed that the dwarf miners recovered them early in the Fifth Age. I wonder what these ages are, like, what separates the 4th from the 5th? Is it, like the 4th and 5th century? Or is there, like, some events? You know what I mean? Another great loss was Glariel's Pebble, a key which allowed her family to visit the tomb. Okay, this sounds important. The pebble was taken by a gnome family over a century ago. It is hoped that descendants of the gnomes may still have the pebble hidden in their cave under the tree gnome village. Okay, so we can gain access to a tomb with Glariel's Pebble, which is held by the gnomes. The Sonnet of Bextorian. The love between Bextorian and Glariel was said to have lasted over a century. Sounds like elves in this game live a long time, just like in a lot of fiction. They lived a peaceful life, learning and teaching the laws of nature. When trouble hit their home in the west, Bextorian left on a great campaign, He returned to find his people slaughtered and his wife taken by the enemy. They haven't really named the enemy yet. It's just the enemy. I wonder who or what they were fighting. Whenever I succeed or fail at this challenge, whatever happens first, I actually kind of look forward to diving into the lore of this game. Who knows, maybe we can even do some OSRS lore videos. That'd be pretty sweet, actually. I could be the novel of OSRS, if there isn't one already. After years of searching for his love, he finally gave up and returned to the home he had made for Glariel under the Baxtorian Falls. Once he entered, he never returned. Only he and Glariel had the power to enter the waterfall. Since Baxtorian entered, no one else has been able to get in. It's as if the power of nature still works to protect him. The power of nature. Glariel and Baxtorian were masters of nature. Trees would grow, hills form, and rivers flood on their command. Baxtorian in particular had perfected rune lore. It was said that he could use the stones to control water, earth, and air. Okay. Ode to Eternity. A short piece written by Baxtorian himself. What care I for this mortal coil, where treasures are yet so frail? For it is you that is my lifeblood, the wine to my holy grail. And if I see the judgment day, when gods fill the air with dust, I'll happily choke on your memory as my kingdom turns to rust. I feel like that might be a riddle. Probably important. Let's see what the quest says. Found a book by the nearby tourist office. The book detailed the sad story of Baxtorian and Glariel, two elves that had once ruled the area around Baxtorian Falls. Baxtorian and Glariel were the only ones able to enter the waterfall, but Baxtorian sealed himself inside after Glariel's apparent death. The book also mentioned that Glariel herself is buried near the waterfall. Apparently Glariel's pebble, the key to her tomb, was taken by the gnomes and hidden beneath the tree gnome village. So it sounds like that's our next destination. We need to get the pebble to get into the tomb. Let's actually check out the tomb before we do anything, though. Pretty sure he said it was northeast. Like Dwarf Cannon. There's a quest called Dwarf Cannon. Wonder if that's how we get the cannon that we keep seeing. People have been dropping that on my crab spot. It's highly annoying. Looks like this is it. Yeah, Glariel's tombstone. Let's read it. Here lies Glariel, wife of Baxtorian, true friend of nature in life and death. May she now rest knowing that only visitors with peaceful intent can enter. Interesting. There's an indent the size of a pebble in the stone center. Okay. Well, let's head to the gnomes, I guess. They said it's under the village, so I'm thinking that's where we fought Glow's BBC. This big black creature, of course. This game is kind of like Final Fantasy X, I just realized, where everyone just has one name, except for Wen Keenock. He's the only one with the first and last name. It makes me like it more, actually. Okay, so they said it was beneath the village. Into sex dungeon. I don't get it though. It said that there were no requirements for this, but I feel like we needed to do a quest to gain access to this. Let's ask King Dusher. I think he's just trying to get me to do another quest for him. Oh, we can search the roots. That's right. Maybe it's in the roots? I don't know. I feel like something is off here. There's the Dasonia rocks. I don't know why they're still here. I was under the impression that they killed the tree. So, I don't know. I feel like there's a better place to store them than, you know, in the tree. Yeah, I don't think they're here. I've searched every route, it feels like. Oh, this is the fucking stronghold. Oh, I'm stupid. It wants the village, not the stronghold. Oh my gosh. Oh. I suppose that's my fault. Reading is difficult in the year 2025, I swear. Can we use our cape again? Oh, nice. Cool. So remember, we do have that dungeon near the heart of the village, right? So this does make sense, because I believe you did not need a quest to engage with any of this. Okay. What do we got? We got zombies. We got hobgoblins. All low level stuff, it looks like. We got a gnome. Hello. Are you okay? Oh, don't worry. I'm totally fine. I locked myself in here for protection, but I've left the key somewhere. Okay. I'll have a look for a key. Alright, we need a key. Let's try to find it in the environment before we resort to killing for it. There's a storeroom over here. We also have a tunnel. Oh, it's the second box I checked. That's convenient. I guess it's a unique looking one. Let's bring it back to the doucher. Who are you, and what are you doing now?
I'm Gully, and this is my home.
Thing is, as you can see, I have a small problem. Those hobgobs are all over the place trying to steal my family's heirlooms. I've been stuck here for ages. You need some help? Oh, don't worry. I'm sure I'll work something out. I just needed time to think. What? You literally just said you... Whatever. In that case, do you mind if I look around? No, of course not. You look amongst the junk on the floor and you find a Galarial's pebble. Nice. Can I take this old pebble? Oh, that? Yes. Have it. It's just some old elven junk, I believe. What an idiot. Alright. Let's use this on the memorial. Okay, it's not too bad so far. I feel like this should be done soon, considering it is a short quest. Assuming we just use this on the memorial and we raid the tomb. Unless the game decides to screw me and say I need Valencia Moss or some crap. I'm gonna do this crap, I swear. It might take me 10 years, but I'm gonna do it. Do not underestimate my autism. My mom had Tylenol shakes when she was pregnant with me, okay? Chugged that shit. Place the pebble in the gravestone, small indent, but nothing happens. The game is screwing me. Realize Galarial, wife of Extorian, true friend of nature in life and death. May she now rest knowing only visitors with peaceful intent can enter. I wonder if that means we disarm ourselves, then we can enter, right? Let's drop her crap. Yes, there's no one here, right? Nope. Oh shit. Of course, the second I put something down, someone comes. Well, he just disappeared. I think he went in. He was naked, right? Or if it's my arrows that are preventing me from entering. Hang on, let's actually ask the doucher. Nope, same stuff. Let's try to wrap the sword in arrows. Okay, there's no one here. Every time I drop something. Get away from me. Let's try the book. There's nothing obvious from what I can tell. The epithet says friend of nature. Maybe we try nature runes. Also drop everything off. And we're just going to keep the book, the pebble, and the nature runes. Okay. Nothing happens. Good. Oh god, I'm getting dead end vibes again, dude. Please. Don't do this to me. Quest log? Just says I should be able to enter. I wonder if nature runes count as a weapon, since they're magic reagents, right? Didn't they not let me take these on Intrana, which is a similar de-armament area? Actually, hang on, these are too valuable to drop. I'm not gonna risk some doucher picking them up. Let's just bank them real quick. Okay, we're trying only the book and the pebble and my naked supple body. Oh. Yes. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. Alright, well, we have enemies everywhere. We do have a chest. Let's try that first. Run past? Oh, actually, it's, there we go. Nothing in the chest. This game is like the biggest tease with chests. I feel like 90% of them are empty. Let's try the tomb. We got an urn full of ashes. Hang on, let's get safe. Okay, we've got Galarial's amulet, actually, and the urn. Let's equip the amulet. Is that it? Quest is saying I only got the urn and to go back. Did I miss something? Here's the tomb. There's nothing obvious from what I can tell. There's no switches, right? I feel like there's not much to miss here. The hell, now the chest has the amulet. Alright, so I have two of them now, I guess? Okay, now it's saying I have the amulet and to go to Baxtorian Falls. That's a bug. I think it's because I equipped the amulet, the game like lost track of it, and now I have two of them. Alright, let's go to the waterfall. Well, there's a door up there. See that? But how to reach it? That's the question. I wonder if that's what the whirlpool is for. Maybe you throw these items in the whirlpool and, like, the falls dissipate, Zelda style. It's actually kind of interesting just how much other games have helped me along in this little journey. You can swim to that rock, apparently. Like Zelda, Monkey Island for sure. A bunch of Escape the Room games from addictinggames.com. Resident Evil, probably. I feel like if I didn't play those, I'd be having a much harder time. I've been training my entire life for this moment. And I'll let up to this. Oh my god. Oh, you can dive into the whirlpool. The hell? Special animation. We got swept away by the horrific underwater currents, apparently. I guess that wasn't it? I wonder if that wasn't it, or if I just got unlucky, like in the underground pass. That place has permanently decreased my trust in this game. I'm gonna have to try everything like 6 times before I'm convinced it's incorrect. Let's try my original idea and let's throw this stuff in the whirlpool, like in Zelda. Nothing interesting happens. And nothing interesting happens. Beautiful. Let's try diving again. Maybe it is like the underground pass. Nope. Well, we can see the entrance. Maybe we can reach it from the raft spot. I'm curious about that rock. It says we can swim to. Oh, let's destroy another one of her rafts. Okay, let's try swimming to the rock. Last time we just clicked the water. You swim out into the water. The current is too strong, washing you downstream. Damn it. Let's try talking to people. Okay, you're useless. Again, wondering if this is like the underground pass again. I just have to keep trying it. Remember, there's also that rope that we can pick up. Alright, this guy doesn't have anything useful. What about the MILF? Hello, adventurer. How's your treasure hunt going? Oh, I'm just sightseeing. No adventurer stays here this long just to sightsee. But your business is yours alone. If you need to use the raft, go ahead. Please try not to crash it this time. Keep breaking her crap for no reason. That's awesome. She's quite friendly. Let's steal from her. Oh. Again, like, every chest in this game is empty. Why? Why tease the player for no reason? Let's look around a little bit more. Exhaust every option here. Looks like we got a shack over here. Oh, dude, it's the barbarian fishing guy, remember? This guy can teach us about barbarian fishing. Can't talk to the kid, by the way. We have to be down there, I guess. G'day. You seem like a hardy warrior. You think so? Who can tell? My forefathers weren't averse to traveling, so it is possible. Was this guy supposed to be Kratos? They tended to cause too much trouble in your so-called civilized lands, however, so most returned to their ancestral homes. It's pretty articulate for a barbarian. In any case, given you seem the type, I think you are ready to learn our more secret tribal feats for yourself. Here we go. Oh, that sounds interesting. What sort of skills would these be? To begin with, I can supply the knowledge in the ways of fire making, our special rod fishing tricks, a selection of spear skills, and our agricultural techniques. Okay. There are more advanced stages, though, going by your description. Your perception is creditable. I can eventually teach you of more advanced fire-making techniques, and the rod fishing skills are but a preliminary to our special potions and brews, alright? The secrets must, however, wait until you have mastered the basics. Interesting, so he's gonna teach me a bunch of crap here, apparently. Let's start with the cunning with harpoons. To learn more of such as tool, I think that's a typo. You must first catch fish which are usually harpooned without a harpoon. You'll be using your skill and strength. How do you expect me to do that? Use your arm as bait. Wriggle your fingers as if they are a tasty snack, and hungry tuna and swordfish will throng to be caught by you. That sounds rather insanely dangerous. I'm glad you didn't mention shark, too. Oh, my mind slipped for a moment. This method does indeed work with a shark, though in this case the action must be more of a frenzied thrashing of the arm than a wriggle. I thought fishing was a safe way to pass the time. Let's ask about the fishing rod. While you civilized folk use small, weak fishing rods, we barbarians are skilled with heavier tackle. We fish in the lake nearby. So can you teach me of your methods? Certainly. Take the rod from under my bed and fish in the lake. We've caught a few fish. I'm sure you will be ready to talk more with me. Oh, okay. Sounds like we're getting a new fishing rod, huh? You will know when you are ready, since inspiration will fill your mind. So I can obtain new foods from these fishing spots? We do not use these fish quite as you might expect. When you return, we can speak more of this matter. Okay. Interesting. Let's ask about the fire making next. The first point in your progression is that of lighting fires without a tinderbox. For this process, you'll require a strung bow. Ah, the spinny shit. Use the bow to quickly rotate pieces of wood against one another. Yep. As you rub the wood, it becomes hot, eventually springing into flame. No more secret details? The spirits will aid you. The power they supply will guide your hands. Go and benefit from their guidance upon oak logs. Okay. What's oak logs specifically, huh? Let's ask about agriculture. Ah, so you wish to get your hands dirty? I can teach you how to plant seeds without the use of a seed dibber. Difficulty in this method is providing enough force to deeply root the seed in the ground, yet with enough care that the seed itself is not damaged. Oh, sorry, I had a stroke there. Practice this. You might fail at first, especially if, like many a barbarian, you're not used to holding back. Indeed, it may be wise to avoid using seeds you are not willing to lose. Remember to be calm, and good luck. Alright, let's collect the fishing rod, right? There you go, barbarian fishing rod. Oh, yep, we can fish here now. Oh, never mind, we need bait, I guess. Okay, well, this seems interesting. We have some new techniques to do a variety of different things. I do want to mess with this, but let's not get too distracted. Oh. We need to enter that door we saw at the top of the waterfall. Yeah, see? Seems pretty clear that's where we have to go. It says I should be safe if I can reach this. I feel like you're meant to pick up that coil of rope right there, but you can't. I feel like it's another instance of quest items being nearby that we've encountered many times, but it's like glitched. Yeah, see, you can only examine it. Yeah, let's try again. Hello again. Not you still. Why don't you give up? Because I have nothing better to do. And miss all the fun? You do understand that anything you find, you have to share with me. Oh, yeah, right. Shut up, stupid brat. Yeah, why is that? Because I told you about the treasure. Yeah, I wouldn't count on it. That's not fair. Neither is life, kid. Yeah, that's right. Teach him a valuable lesson early on. Okay, seriously. Why can't you pick up the rope? This is a convenient source. I bet you this is it. You use the rope to get to the rock, and then you drop down. I think it's just glitched. Yeah, see, there's one on the other side, too. Look at that. Okay, well, this isn't going to work, but we got to get back down, obviously. Let's go get some rope from the bank, and we'll just try it that way. We'll also get some bait as well, so we can fish the fish. Okay, break a fifth raft. Let's rope with the rock. There we go. See? That's how you do it. Now I need to get down. It's nothing obvious. We do have another rope here. Oh, it's this overhanging rock, I bet. Oh, really? Try the tree. There we go. Okay. Cue the Zelda music. I feel like I should be armed for this. Oh. Yeah, what's the quest say? Just says look around for treasure. Oh my god, giant monsters, dude. We have 3 directions. Let's try the storeroom first. Oh great, these things drain your prayer. Perfect. My one defense. Let's just search the crates and run. Okay, we got a key. That's good. Let's check out the middle. It's like a throne room of some sort. I don't really see anything in here. I think it's just a trap. Let's go this way. Run. Ow. Good. Oh, we used the key there, apparently. Alright. We have a statue of Bextorian and Glariel. Let's try the amulet with the statues. Uh-oh. You go to place the amulet around the neck of the statue. However, water floods into the room as you do. We're getting fleshed like a turd. Beautiful. Short quest my ass, by the way. This is not a short quest. I guess we'll just try it again. Seems as if we have another puzzle. We also have 6 pillars. Pillars a rune-shaped dent in it. Ah. Okay, we have 6 pillars with rune-shaped dents. I'm thinking this is where the book comes into play. Remember we had that poem. Yeah, see, he's naming runes here. We got blood. Is life a rune? There's air. Hang on. Okay, there are death runes, but no life, from what I can see. I think dust is also a rune, although I don't have any, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we got blood, air, and dust. I'm worried about dust. I don't know how to get those. God damn it. Oh, please don't do this to me, dude. Oh, it says it's a combination of air and earth. I bet you just have to combine them, right? However, the issue is that there are 6 pillars, and we only have 3 runes named. There's also this, water, earth, and air. Maybe we need blood, air, dust, water, earth. Shit, that's only 5. And I also wanted to try the urn with the statues. Okay, nothing interesting happens. Alright, this is gonna flush us, but we need to get some runes. Actually, hang on, didn't this say something about nature? Yeah, friend of nature. Could also be death, I suppose. Let's just get every rune and see what happens. Brute force the shit. Okay, so first, earth and air, right? Shit. That's not it. This is bad. Oh. I have dust runes. Okay, I guess I have dust runes. Look at that. I don't remember getting these. However, I will not complain. Okay, I think I have the means to solve this puzzle then. Sweet. Things are coming up Millhouse. Let's get back there. Okay, so we got blood, air, dust, water, earth, nature, death. Problem is, which ones go into which pillars is the question. Wonder if we maybe just brute force it. Let's try blood. Nothing interesting happens. Okay. Let's try air. Place a rune on the pillar. Disappears in a puff of smoke. Okay. So bottom left is air, potentially. Let's try blood on this one. Nope, nothing interesting happens. Let's try it on this one. Okay. Damn, really? Okay, so blood doesn't work on any of them. At least not yet. Let's try dust. Nope. Okay, dust also doesn't work. Only air has worked so far. Let's try water. Okay. So this one takes air and water. So I suppose we overwrote the air. No, it's saying we already put air on it. So this one has water and air presently. Okay, this one has earth. Actually, hang on. Let's start marking this before we forget. Okay, this is what we have so far. Issue is that I don't know which runes go to which pillars. Or if there's like an order to them. Or if you can reset. I bet flushing yourself resets it, actually. If we F it up. Let's try nature. Nope. Okay, nature doesn't work on any of them. What about death? Okay, so death, nature, dust, and blood don't work on any of them. So far, the only ones that have worked are air, fire, and water. Or, air, earth, and water, I meant to say. I feel like it's all within the book. So the epitaph is maybe a red herring. So this is the order in which they appear in the book, which is 6 total if you count air twice. I just need to somehow correlate this to the pillars. There's sort of a pattern here. It's kind of like a river. Is it meant to be flowing like a river? In which case it would be like this, right? It's not touching this one though. Maybe leave it empty. So that would be water for 1, earth for 2, air for 3, blood for 4, then air again for 5, and then 6 is either dust or empty. Okay, so this matches, luckily. 3 is air. Okay. Might be onto something here. 4 is blood. Nothing interesting happens. That's not good. Well, maybe it's because we did it out of order. Yeah, let's just reset and try again. Flush the turd. I'd like to say once more. Short quest my ass. Well, I mean, I guess it is short if you know the solution and you bring everything with you. Crasher 6th raft, screw you. I just noticed that we're keeping our ropes, by the way. I mean, it makes sense, there's no reason to lose it, but this game has kind of conditioned me. Usually you lose your crap for no reason when you use them. Okay, so number 1 is water. It didn't reset. Uh-oh. Well, hang on. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it means... by not being resettable, that means that what we've done has to be correct, right? Yeah, they're all the same. Look at that. Well, if you can't make any errors, you just brute force it then, right? Let's use every rune on every pillar. Nope. Nope. Okay. Seems like only water, earth, and air are working so far. Oh. And earth here, right? Air. Water. Okay, every pillar now has air, earth, and water. None of the other runes work. So let's try the amulet now. Oh. There we go. Take the treasure. What? Okay. Oh, I bet you this is what the ashes are for. Gotta Indiana Jones that crap. Sorry, lady. Uh-oh, it looks like it reset. Oh, never mind. It's the same jank where they have different states of the room. Boom, baby. Oh, 13,000 strength, attack XP, 2 diamonds, gold bars, mithril seeds. Order mithril seeds. Alright, cool. That's another one down. We still have the necklace too, look at that. Alright, so that means we can continue the elf chain, right? With the roving elves. Yeah, it's in the elf area, which we can now get to without having to go through the Cave of Assness. There's also a town here, Lechia, has a bank. Wonder if they'll let you do that. I wonder how long this video is right now. I feel like maybe we should stick to just one quest, considering this video is going to be late and everybody's going to be mad at me. Like, this is a short quest, and it didn't really feel very short, so maybe we should just call it here. You think? Alright, well, I'll edit up until this point, and I'll determine if we have time for another short quest, and if we do, we'll find something. Well, actually, hang on. We never did the barbarian stuff, didn't we? Let's do that first, before we forget, since we're here anyway. Let's fish in the lake. Here we go, we got a leaping salmon. You feel like you've learned more of the barbarian ways. Otto might wish to talk to you more. Okay, that was easy. Let's talk to him. We fish with the rod. Your mind is as clear as the waters you have fished. This is good. So what do I do with these fish? They're all bloated and so nasty looking that even a starving vulture wouldn't eat one. Patience, young one. These are fish which are fat with eggs rather than the fat of flesh. It is these eggs that are the thing to make use of. The secret is linked to the fish in the lake nearby. If you use your knife upon them, several new fishy items will be produced. Fish parts can be used as bait, but the roe and caviar is more useful for us. Can I cook them? Certainly not. Mixing these items with 2-dose potions is what should be done. This results in a nutritious slop, perfect for healing, as well as imparting the effects of the potion, really. Alright, so this is herb lore stuff, which I haven't really messed with too much. It's been on my to-do list. Roe can only be used for some of the more easily combined mixes, while caviar may be used for any of the mixes of which I am aware. This guy speaks very strangely, it's kind of annoying. What if I only have 4-dose potions? You're able to decant a 4-dose potion into an empty vial, thus giving 2 potions of 2 doses. This will aid you in the process. Oh, okay, I did not know that, actually. I guess you want me to go away and make one of these potions? Have I become so predictable? But yes, I do indeed require a potion. It is of the highest importance that you bring me a lesser attack potion combined with fish roe. Okay, I believe I actually have those. Like I said, I did a very minimal amount of herb lore. I think when I was doing my farming runs, I messed with it, but I'm only like level 8. So this isn't a quest, but it does seem important. Apparently we can make potions that also heal you, so let's go ahead and do that. I feel like another quest is probably too much, so maybe we'll just do this for the rest of the video. Oh, you also get strength and agility XP, I just noticed that. Wow, it's actually really fast too. Only problem is that there's no bank nearby, or else I would say that this would be my new method for leveling fishing. Actually, hang on, I want to talk to the brat and see what he says now that we got the treasure. Break another raft. Hello again. You stole my treasure. I saw you. I'll make sure it goes to a good cause. Stupid brat. Welcome to life. Alright, so let's go get a knife and see if we can do this. Knife the fish. Okay, roe. Offcuts. He said this was bait. Bait for what? I do not know. And we got caviar. Alright, so he wanted roe with a lesser attack potion. All I have is a normal attack potion. Is this considered lesser? Here we go. You feel like you've learned more of the barbarian ways. Otto might wish to talk to you. Okay, cool. Let's head back. I made a barbarian potion. I'll take that off your hands now. I'll say no more than that I am eternally grateful. I feel like I'm missing some vital information from Lori Beth Denberg. I will not reveal all of my private matters to you. Some secrets are best kept rather than revealed. What? So I guess that's done. I'm wondering more about the harpooning part. He's just saying the same stuff. Let's go back to the fishing guild because there's harpoon spots there. Actually, I slowed up on some of these on our way back. Why not? That's crazy. I wonder if you can find these spots near a bank somewhere. If so, this has to be the fastest method of leveling fishing. This is so fast. So this roe and caviar you combine with potions to turn them into healing potions, it seems. I actually want to confirm that, so let's also do that when we get near a bank. Oh god. Alright, we're learning. It's like with any MMO, there are many systems to unravel. Seems to be another one. Let's jump in the whirlpool this time. It's like Dark Souls 2. Which is the best Dark Souls game, by the way. Yeah, I said it. Big whoop, you want to fight about it? Anybody who played the original Kingsfield will understand just why Dark Souls 2 is the best Dark Souls, alright? All of you Zoomers, newcomers to From Software, playing games with enemies that have more than 7 polygons. So spoiled. Alright, so attack potion. Alright, we made the mix. It healed me for 3. And we got the attack buff. Okay. So I guess there's a cost because you only get 2 doses, but you also get the healing effect, obviously. Let's try with the caviar. Maybe it makes it more potent. No, same thing. 3. Huh. Maybe it's because it's such a low level potion? Maybe higher level potions give bigger heals. That's what I'm going to assume for now, or else that's pretty worthless. Alright, let's also try to harpoon without a harpoon. Or do you just... Oh, yep. Why, you just stick your hand in there, huh? That's what she said. Oh, there we go. I have actually seen people do this in real life. It's pretty metal. You also get strength XP for this, look at that. Figures I find these alternative methods to level my strength after I kill crabs for 2 months. It's beautiful. Alright, we gotta go talk to him now, right? I fished with my hands. I sense you have more understanding of harpoons through your studies. Well, it was interesting. Can I move on to more sane hobbies now? Nothing is sane when one is born knowing only certain death. Wow, that's intense. The spirits approve of you, however, so death is on your side. What's that supposed to mean? I mean that when you eventually die and find peace, At least the spirits you encounter will be your friends. Alas, for you adventurous sort, the natural ways of passing are close to impossible. Alright, this is new. What about spears? Next step is to manufacture a spear suitable for combat. To do so, you must speak with our distant cousins on Karamja in the village of Tai Buowanai. Couldn't you just take a bribe or something? I'm sure you could do with some cash. I'm afraid this is a vital step. The spirits foresee that your understanding of spears will increase through your journey there. You may not progress in the use of spears until you have completed this mission. Alright, we gotta go to Karamja. Well, before we do that, I think I'm just gonna edit up until this point to see where we're at, because I have no idea how long this video is. So, it's crab punching time, baby. Alright, we're back. We got a little extra time, so before concluding, I just wanted to finish this barbarian stuff. We have 3 things. We need to start a fire with a bow, using oak logs specifically. We need to plant a seed without a dibber, and we also need to go to Karamja for spear training. I did hit 94 strength, by the way, so great for me, I guess. Let's start with the fire, since we can just do that at the bank, obviously. Let's see. You said use a bow, right? So let's grab some seeds as well. What do we just... Oh, we gotta be outside. Yeah, I suppose carbon monoxide is bad. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Same message. We gotta go back and talk to Otto. But before that, let's go ahead and plant that seed. Let's do that where it all began. Port Sarum, since we're going to Karamja anyway. So, next episode, I think we'll just continue on with the questage. I think we'll just keep doing that elf quest chain. I am quite curious to see how it progresses. We now know that the doucher is evil, and he's working with the Dark Lord, so yeah, I'm pretty excited actually to see what happens next. There we go. Now we just need to go to Karamja. I don't believe I have a teleport to Karamja yet, so unfortunately we just have to use boats for now. We gotta go to Tai Buowanai. What? This thing is attacking me? He didn't actually say who to talk to, right? There you go, Tim Fraku. Oh, I think he's just trying to give me a quest. Let's try this doucher. Yeah, I think these are just quests. It does not seem to be anyone else. It isn't much of a village, I gotta say. I wonder if this is quest locked. Like maybe it's one of those dudes, but you have to do their quest before they'll train you in spears. Well, I don't see anyone else here, so I'm just going to assume we can't do it yet. Let's just go back to Otto and see what he has to say. I said fire to logs with a bow. Fine news indeed. Okay, is that it? Oh, here we go. The next state is quite complex, so listen well. In order to send our ancestors into the spirit world, their mortal remains must be buried with due ceremony. This can only be done close to water on the shore of the lake, just to our northeast. You recognize the correct place by the ashes to be seen there. You'll need to construct a small ship by using an axe upon logs in this area. Then add the bones of a long-dead barbarian hero. What the hell are you talking about? From the caverns beneath this lake. Many of our ancestors traveled to these caverns in order to hunt for glory, but found only death. Their bones must still lie inside, their spirits trapped in torment. So I make sure I'm in the right place, then throw these bones on a ceremonial ship before I set light to it? Correct. The spirit will ascend to glory, while the pyre will send the earthly remains to the depths. You'll also obtain a closer link to the spirit world. During this heightened contact, any bones you bury will have increased importance to the gods, really. The number of bones that may be buried before the link fades will depend on the wood used. Sounds like this is a prayer upgrade. Is there anything else I should know? I have little knowledge of the caverns. They are blocked from the sight of the spirits with whom I commune. I can only suspect that whatever slew the barbarian heroes is indeed mighty. Alright, sounds like we should armor up. I also suspect that the bones you seek might well be very uncommon, since heroes are not found in mass numbers. How do I enter the caverns? Dive into the whirlpool in the lake to the east. Oh, this is what the whirlpool is for. Spirits will use their abilities to ensure you arrive in the correct location. Be warned, their influence fades, so you must find your own way out. Wow, so this is the whole thing, huh? Alright, probably skipping some worthless dialogue there. We're going to ask about the follow-up. This technique fully embraces your strength as a barbarian. Nuance is not required here. It's about the fine art of smashing pots. Oh hey, another Zelda quest here. Secret is how to smash them in a way that doesn't leave debris on the ground, for that would not be of benefit to the environment. Planting a tree is strenuous work. You need to channel this energy into pure anger. Release all that anger on the pot that contained it, shattering it into dust. Okay. Wants me to plant a tree and break a pot. I haven't planted a tree yet, so I'm not really sure how that works. Okay. Well, I say we try out this prayer stuff. We need to jump into the whirlpool and retrieve the bones of a hero. So, let's armor up, I guess. And we'll get food and see what this is all about. Hopefully it's not too long. We're kind of running out of time here. Also need a fire starter. Also bring an axe, right? Some wood, why not? Alright, so apparently this is going to bring us somewhere new now. Jump for freedom! Whoa. Alright, where are we exactly? Uh-oh. Oh my god. Run. Dude. What the F? Eat the fish. Go back up, it was safe up there. Oh my fucking god. I think this is a little too high level for me, just saying. The hell is that bull crap? Oh, I had to go into the raincore pit, brah. It's all good. Get the bones. Oh, why is this game so hard?
Farewell for now, mortals. We hope you enjoyed today's video. See you again.